Nah, it's getting quite precarious. Let me give it a no.
I can try and move mine down.
How's that?
I think we're all right, you know.
My thing's a bit laggier than it was yesterday. Is yours the same, Grace?
A bit laggy.
Yeah.
It's laggier than before.
Mine is. I don't know if that's...
Mine's a little bit behind, but it's pretty cool. It's fine.
Mine's quite... It's like a second before. Second after. Is that an internet thing?
It's the same with mine, Pops. I don't know whether it would be an internet thing or...
All right, so this is what I have so far. So where the Sugar Fix logo and everything is spinning, that can be different kinds of content. So we can zoom into different things so we can get closer up of the different elements. And then I've also got a little judging area.
Yes.
Nice.
Which I'm still refining. Anyway, so yeah, how does this work for you generally?
I love
it. Looks amazing, doesn't it, Poppy?
I love the little, like, I can see some dancers kind of coming in and out at the top corner, which
oh yeah, so we can, these are it's just an image that I put here, but I don't know, we could do like a little animation of some dancers or a dragon or a devil or whatever we want. If you want to put something up here, we can also place you up there as well.
Nice.
Really? We can go up there?
I need to set up the camera to do that, but yeah, essentially I just,
That is amazing. Boyd, it's there she goes. There she goes. Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
That is so fun. Oh, Poppy, you're dancing with the backing dancers. Oh my gosh. That is amazing.
So once we've got sort of the show set, these will all be recorded as buttons. So right now I'm just obviously doing it manually, but if we know we want you to fly or something, I could just program that in later.
Boyd, it's perfect.
Yeah.
I mean the color scheme, it's so dynamic, and it's basically exactly. Poppy, did we send over pictures of our set? Because it's basically so similar to the set that we would have on stage, only a lot more impressive.
Yeah, literally, our other one is like 2 bits of canvas. So this is like, yeah, it's great.
Good. Yeah, I looked at your the PDF that you sent over, and so I tried, incorporated the rays of the eyes and all of that. And then how do you feel about the snake?
The snake?
To your left?
Oh, that
or
one.
to your right?
There.
And then down. So you're on the snake's head now.
Oh yes. Oh, I thought it was a snake's body, but it's a snake's head. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah, I love that too.
Cool. Let me see. I think I have a wider shot somewhere. No.
So cool.
That's a little bit wider, but it's covering up the snake. But yeah, so the stage is coiled up in a snake, and then so where I was gonna put little snake heads on top, like as if they're coiling around all of the triangle screens,
Love it.
just to make it as ridiculously Illuminati as possible.
Yeah. Great,
I'm
great.
I'm just quite kind of bowled over at the complexity of it. Oh my gosh. Look at this.
Ah! We're time traveling. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow. So cool.
Cool. Any other, so we're mainly in this for the song, right? Do we, what are the other things that we do in this space?
Yeah, so Poppy, should we both get up the document we sent Boyd? And then I know you wrote a script, didn't you, Poppy?
Just for the dialogue scene that
Oh,
we
nice.
have.
Okay. But
so-
should we both get up the document on our phone that we sent Boyd? Also, Boyd, I have a quick question, and sorry for the tech incompetence, but I've forgotten how to, because right now I'm just looking at my laptop with the Zoom on. I've got my screen set up to my left, but I haven't put anything on my screen yet. And I can't, because we had something funny happen with Zoom where you couldn't make it the whole of your screen, could you?
You just needed to keep open the other browsers as long as the Ninja window is active. That's all we needed.
So the Ninja window needs to be active. Okay, so if I go into my settings and I make it mirror, then hopefully it will just put my Zoom. Yeah, cool. And I can just keep the Ninja active whilst enlarging this Zoom screen to its maximum capacity. Okay,
yeah.
That all makes sense. Poppy, have you managed to get it on both screens as well?
I have.
Great.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, maybe it's on Garland Drive. Is it in the Guttersnipe email, Grace?
It will be in the folder called Pool.
Oh, I need to go get my laptop. I'm on Jack stuff.
Can you get it up on your phone, Poppy? No.
No, just because I got a new phone and none of it's connected yet. Give me 2 seconds.
So I have it up as well if you want me just to kind of read it out to you.
Wonderful. Just trying to get you nice. Okay, awesome. You're on both of my screens now. Also, Boyd, quick kind of observation. Next time I'm going to try and do something about my lights, because you can see I'm much more washed out than Poppy. And that's because I've got an overhead light. But when I turn that off and I use the light that was sent to me by Paul, it shows up my green screen. So I'm just going to have to try and work with some lamps, I think.
Cool. I mean, do you want to, if you want, we can turn on, we can spend some time now looking at that.
Cool. Well, shall I turn on the light that Paul sent me, the stage?
Yeah, let's try that.
And let's see what happens. Poppy, I'm just working a bit with my light because it's a bit odd.
The other setups are fine, but my lag on this one is literally like 2 seconds.
Huh.
It's quite, I don't know if you can see me doing a movement on Zoom. It's about a second.
So, I mean, for me, it's the Zoom and what I'm doing is synced. So it's what's coming back to you from me is out of sync. And you're saying on one of the devices, it's not laggy, or is it laggy on all of your devices?
No, it's literally just on the big Zoom screen with the stage. All the other ones, like I'm looking at the Ninja and that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's more than last time. It's like there's a good second delay.
That's the same as me, actually, Boyd.
Okay. Well, let's see if so you're are you do you have a wired connection, or are you wireless to your router?
I've got it wired. Got Ethernet.
I'm wired to my router as well.
So not quite sure how to troubleshoot that at this point, because that would be the lag is coming from Zoom then to you. Let's see if it gets better over time at all.
Sure. And Poppy, you and I are experiencing the same thing. So if we move at the same time,
Yeah.
it's fine. We're both experiencing the same thing, you know. Oh yeah, so I can see, oh, Boyd, you just did something cool. You took away my shadow.
Yeah, you're still really washed out, so it'd be ideal if we actually could adjust your either are those lights dimmable, or can you change your camera settings?
The lights have a little dial on the back to.
They do have a little dial. So that's, I believe that's the dimmest that it goes.
Okay, that's a little bit better. Let me see if I can get rid of the shadow. And Paul sent just one light, or do you have multiple lights?
So Paul has just sent the one light there. Poppy, what do you have on at the moment?
So I just have the one light, but I have a window right in front of me, which I think is helping.
Ah.
So what we need is ideally we'd have a second light to light your green screen separately from your body. And then that would prevent that shadow from happening.
Oh, and that whereabouts roughly would that be positioned?
Ideally, you want it sort of pointed so that it's covering as much of the green screen without hitting you. So
sure.
Now, bring up the brightness of your lamp right now, and can we adjust the camera settings at all?
Yeah. Okay. So I'll raise. That is really very bright. Okay. So, and I would do that through the camera settings on the Logitech.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got that up. So, probably going to be on advanced, right? So there's brightness. Is that any better?
Yeah, go ahead and step back and let's see how that looks.
Yeah, my shadow's pretty intense, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shall I try my overhead lights?
Yeah.
And then I'll adjust the brightness on the Logitech. Yeah. But I think next time, what might be a shout is if I try another lamp lighting my green screen.
Well, that already helped a lot, what you just did.
Let me take the brightness.
And then can we adjust the camera brightness even anymore?
Yeah, I can take it down further.
So ideally, so your forehead's kind of blown out. So what we're trying to do is bring the camera's brightness to so that your face is properly exposed.
Sure. Okay, let me see. I'm going to take it down as much as possible.
That's too much.
Should we take away the contrast or something?
Yeah, what settings do you have
So
available?
I have brightness, color intensity, contrast, auto white balance, and then autofocus.
Okay, go ahead and step back for me. Let me look.
Yeah, this light is not great.
So let's bring the contrast down a little bit and see if that helps. Bring it back up to what it was. I think it's, yeah, I think it's the overhead is just washing out your face a little bit, but it's okay because I mean, we're getting the rest of your body okay.
Yeah, I might just try. Let me try one more time with the other lamp, if that's all. Well, we've got the shadow issue with the other lamp, haven't we?
Oh, do you have them both on or just the one?
I just have my overhead on at the
Oh,
moment.
put them both on. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool. And now let's bring the brightness down a little bit.
Bring the brightness right down.
Oh, go back up. Sorry.
No, that's all right. It's all...
Yeah, right there. I think that's as good as we're, yeah, I think that's pretty good. And let me see if I can get rid of the rest of the shadow. Okay, go ahead and move around a little bit. Let's see how bad that shadow is.
On the legs, isn't it?
It's definitely there.
It's funny because without the main the lamp that Paul sent me, with just my overhead light, there's no shadow, but then my forehead is like a glowing orb.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and do that then. Let's that's just you're possessed by the light of the Illuminati.
Exactly. Oh, is my shadow still a thing?
We're still getting the same.
We're getting the same vibe, aren't we? Do you know what it is? I changed my light bulb since the last time we did this. I had a really crap light bulb in before, and apparently that lit me kind of perfectly because I wasn't getting a shadow. I'm wondering if for next time, Boyd, I should try and have the light that Paul sent me on me, and then I should try and find another lamp to light my green screen, get rid of the shadow.
Yeah, if we can, if ideally the lamp that Paul sent, if it can be as much on you and not on the background as possible, then the main thing we want is both things lit sort of separately. So even if the green is not super bright, if it's more evenly lit in a different shade than you, then it should be okay.
Okay. Yeah, because Poppy with the daylight is just looking pretty good. Just kind of works.
Cool. All right, so let's get a sense of just of the stage. Do you have a preference for where on the stage you would be during the performance?
Okay. So let's have a look at that doc then, Poppy. Did you manage to find it?
Yeah. So I think the only time that we would need this stage is during the performance, and then maybe during the "and the winners are Sugar Fix" moment as well.
Cool.
My instinct with where we are on stage during the performance is head diva is usually Brooke. If I'm
That's
just
me.
right side, I am. So I'm guessing middle for her, and then wherever Molly and I are, it's fine. Like either side.
So middle down or middle up?
Middle up? What do you reckon, Poppy?
So right now I've got these like three kind of panels here at the, so there's one down left, one down right, and one up center. Right, so right now you're on down left. And Poppy now is on down right.
Yes.
Nice. What can Brooke go in the middle, or do you think in front of the eye, or do you think that's a shame to obscure the eye?
Well, I mean, no, so yeah, so the idea would be, yeah, Brooke would be, yeah, in front of the eye, because you're going to be dancing and moving around, so I think we'll be able to see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, so Poppy.
I mean, I guess we could actually put you down here as well.
That's nice. That looks really nice.
It's funny because technically this is like the front part of the stage that wasn't really like, architecturally it doesn't exist, but visually it looks like it's just an extension of the stage, so it's fine.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Architecturally, it's nothing, but still fabulous. That's awesome. So yeah, character-wise, my character is the main one, and then Poppy's character is the shit one. No offense, Poppy, but that's how we've written it. And then Molly's character is like the cool one. So I would be taking up the most space, and then Poppy would be somewhere, and then Molly would be somewhere.
So what we could do then is actually Poppy and Molly are on these panels here. And we'll keep you just sort of down in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That says, yeah, we can have you maybe like rise from the stage.
Yes, trapdoor.
That's great. That's great.
Yes, definitely a trapdoor.
We'll fly in.
Yeah, we can, yeah, flying you in's pretty easy. So
can we all fly in?
Yeah.
So good. Like can I fly in backwards?
Whoa.
Wondering if I can, yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, so good.
Cool. All right. Let me see. I should be taking notes because I'll forget everything that we're doing otherwise.
Yeah, I should probably also be taking notes.
I've got the laptop up so I can do it.
All right.
Okay.
So do you want all three of you to fly in?
So yeah, I'm just looking at the storyboard that we sent you. Okay, so you're in that document, aren't you, Boyd?
I am, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we had that sort of scene one where the purpose was to introduce the concept. So we're at the Triple Threat Teen Awards, and the band are Sugar Fix. Yeah, girls enter, and then we zoom in on each of us. Cool. So Poppy, maybe, do you think one of us should come up through a trap door, one of us should walk in, and one of us should fly in, or something?
What could be quite good is Gemma, Jude, and then you come up like through the front, maybe. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that would be nice. I'm wondering if, as it, maybe just so we don't give away all our tricks and deal all our trump cards at the beginning, it might be an idea just to have us kind of enter, like Gemma and Jude, so you and Molly can enter normally, and then I can come up through the trap door.
Yeah, that's very funny. Yeah,
Cool.
great shout. Gemma, Jude, and then
I might write this directly into the document, actually.
Yeah, that would be good.
so this would be Gemma comes on from the left, walking. Jude comes on from the right.
Comes in the trap door.
Yep, comes in from the trap door. Boom.
Great.
I literally, we both wrote the same thing. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
Rid of mine, that is fine.
Great.
All right, so you're on, and we do a close-up of each of you.
So with the close-up, it would, yeah, for example, it would zoom in on me and I'd strike my girl band pose. And I'd say, I'm Brooke, whatever it is I say, I'm Brooke, vote for Sugar Fix at this year's Triple Threat Teens, or something like that. And then it would go to Poppy.
I'm Gemma, and friendship is the only thing you need, or whatever.
I'm a judge. Yeah. So speaking of judges, do the judges speak?
Yes.
Are you the judges? Who's playing the judges?
I mean, this is a really good question that we would love to talk about now, because we were saying either we could have like a plant in the audience who we would bring in, or it was an audience member or something, or it could be us in wigs, or it could be, I don't know, Paul. If he wants to play, then we could put Paul in, or we could put you in, Boyd. I'm thinking it might be a bit complicated for us to put on wigs really quickly. We could.
Yeah, I mean, for me, since I'll be controlling everything, it's probably not a good idea for me to perform. We can see what Paul thinks. I mean, it's delightful to think of you in wigs and like mustaches or whatever playing judges. You're right, it'll be tricky, but and that it'll be kind of a quick thing. But if we have like if we're doing like a cutaway to like a logo or whatever, that gives you a second to just, you know, pop the wig on. Because what I can do is, here, let's pull up.
Oh, is that us? Are we still there? Oh yeah.
Yeah, with silhouettes.
Silhouettes.
There she is.
There she bloody is. Hey.
Right, so, you know, we can we can be here, and then do you have any kind of a hat or something you can just put on,
Yeah.
Poppy, right now?
Give me a second.
I
give me
do.
a second. Let me just find something. I got something. Okay. Okay. I've got something down there.
All right, so, you know, we can cut to a screen, you put your wig on. And then, oh wait, sorry, wrong one, wrong button. And then here you are as a judge. Now I need to, you're far away, but I can fix the camera so that it will zoom in more. But yeah, so, and then, you know, we go back to the logo, you take off your hat, and then you're back on. So it could be, you know, that quick.
Mm. I love that, Boyd, and I think that definitely works if we can just find a quick, yeah, transformative wig or cap or something. Okay, let me write that down. Okay, so zoom to logo, zoom into judging panel, onto us in wigs as the judges.
I mean, it'll be funny. I mean, and then so, and if Paul wants to as well, then like Paul could be like the main judge or whatever. Then, you know, and then we pop on Poppy and Molly as the side. So because like, especially like if we're having a scene where it's like dialogue between you and the judges, and then so that, and if Poppy and Molly aren't really talking so much, it'll be kind of funny watching, you know, watching them kind of be both characters.
Yes, so because they'll still be able to hear my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I think that sounds like a really good shout. Okay, so we can check in with Paul when he comes back. So I'll put that as a question. Does Paul? Yeah, is Paul Simon Cowell?
He definitely has that kind of vibe with his yeah, I could see him sell that.
I think he'd enjoy it. I personally get that sense.
I think he would, yeah.
He would enjoy that.
He's
Give us candid critiques on where we went wrong with our dance moves. Like that kind of vibe. Okay, amazing. And then, okay, so that. Oh yeah, do we go to the judges then?
So
we wouldn't hear the judges' critiques then, would we, Poppy? So we'd introduce the girls by them entering, yeah. and then the judges would probably introduce themselves.
Yeah, that could be funny. Yeah.
And then we'd go behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's great. So judges to get a tagline each.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
I haven't spent any time on these, so but I thought I had downloaded
These are the ones.
I had a green room somewhere. Here, let me look for it, because we go into the green room, right?
Yeah, to have like a backstage, like very camp kind of scene between the three girls.
Okay, I know I downloaded something. Let me see where it went.
And then let me just put my eyes over what's going to happen. So, yep. Performance begins on the same as the start. And it's the judging panel.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Oh, sweaty.
Sweating already.
Just literally this down.
Oh my gosh, that dragon is literally like farting out flames.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it's quite that amazing.
Yeah, it is. I didn't even notice that.
I think is this one of the things that pulled up when I did a Illuminati search? I don't remember where this came from, but it's pretty funny.
That's great, Poppy. Great for social media. Okay. Oh wow.
Oh, this is something that Paul sent, so that's cool.
Oh my gosh, that is sick.
There we go. So
Oh yes.
something like this. Is this what we were thinking?
Oh boy, that is perfect.
Oh, I was going to sit on the chair.
Oh yeah, that's nice. So we can get a bit more of our faces.
Perspective. Why am I so green?
And so my screen's over here, so I can be, if I'm looking here, I can see you, Poppy. Can you
That
see
looks great. Yeah.
And did we have a bit of dialogue here, Pops?
Yeah, so it's the script is in the Paul folder.
Okay, great.
I don't know if it's worth, just because I haven't even shown you girls. Yeah, but there will be some slaps.
Okay.
Should we literally just read it through? I know it's a first.
Yeah, that would be great.
Just stumble it through.
Let me just find it.
Boy, this is perfect. You're bang on with all the, because we sent those reference pictures and you've just smashed it.
Awesome.
Great. Oh, I'm looking a bit. Okay, so backstage scene. Brooke is practicing her smoldering faces in the mirror. Jude is taking photos of herself on her phone and Gemma is giddy.
Wow, we're really here. The finals of the Triple 13 Awards. It's just so fan-dabby-dozy, and we could really win this.
You better be practicing your pas de berets, Gemma.
Oh, sorry, Brooke.
She starts practicing. Okay, then Jude says, Gemma, you made me ruin my TikTok. Gemma?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Then I grab Jude's phone and Jude said, do you want to read in for Jude?
Yeah. Okay, so, hey, give that back.
We're not at Tits and Milk Teeth anymore, stage school anymore. This is the final of the Triple Threat teams. Pull up your training bra, Judith.
It's Jude. Now give me back my phone.
No, I'm pretty sure your name is Judith. Judith.
Don't call me Judith.
Other way.
What way do I go? Try that again, Bob.
Okay. Don't call me Judith.
Okay, so I go.
Other way. Yeah, that way.
I go that way. Okay, I'll do the nap on my knee. All right, I'm ready for you.
Don't call me Judith.
Oh, now you went the other way.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Don't call me Judith.
Oh. Okay, one more time. I'll do the slap on my leg. So you're doing a backhand.
Yeah, I'm gonna do backhand now. Okay. Don't call me Judith.
Oh.
Go on, see if you try to get your hand to pass through her head.
Okay.
Poppy.
Don't call me Judith.
And it's the other side of your face that got slapped.
It was the other side.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the side that hurts.
Oh, right. Yes, I go back and then. Okay, one last time.
Don't call me Judith.
Oh, ow. And then what do I do? Brooke clutches her face, a moment of shock between everyone. No wonder you only have 20k followers. And then I slap her. I'm doing it slowly.
Oh no!
So what way are you going for?
I'm gonna go this way. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
great. Okay, I'm just gonna do that thing we practiced with Boyd where I get my hand to the right position.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna go.
Ooh.
Okay,
So
great.
right now you are downstage of Poppy. When we set this up for real, we'll want to decide who's in front and who's in back, because right now actually a backhand would look better for you. Yeah, because you're technically behind Poppy right now.
That would make a lot of sense. Oh my God, for dyspraxics, this is not the one. I should have thought about that. Okay, so I'm just going to practice it, Pops.
And really go through her head with your
Okay.
hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look
Okay.
how much I'm concentrating. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so let's try it again. What do I say? So after you've slapped me, a moment of shock, and then take that. Boom.
Oh.
Cool. So can we just without the dialogue, let's just do both slaps just so you get it kind of in your muscle memory.
Yes.
Oh no, it's good. Mine's oh no, I'm fading. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm ready. So let me just see.
So actually, do the dialogue as well.
Okay.
So my name's not Judith. Oh.
So actually go through her head with your hand.
Okay. My name's not Judith. Mm.
Ow!
Oh.
Other way.
Other way. Oh,
Head, sorry.
that's all right. Should we try it again?
Oh.
There we go. Try it again.
Okay. Should I try mine again, or
Yeah,
should we do
yeah.
both of them?
Do the whole little sequence.
Cool.
My net. Sorry. Let me check which hand. It's that one, right, Grace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My name's not Judith. Oh.
Ow!
Oh.
That was closer.
Getting there. Poppy, do you do the nap?
Yeah, I just forgot.
So fine. Let's try it once more. Get it in the body.
Okay, it's getting better. Okay. My name's not Judith. Oh. Oh.
No wonder you only have 20k followers.
And then, sorry, let me have a look. And then Gemma comes in the middle and goes, "Girls, stop, we're supposed to be besties."
And then I slap Gemma. Okay, so one more slap. Or maybe could we do something different? Oh, I'm punching boys.
Yeah, maybe like a proper uppercut. Or like a boof.
He's getting so beaten up.
That might be funny, yeah. If because you both are hitting.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're both doing that, then all she has to do is this.
Yeah, that's great. Should we do kind of like cat fighting, like we're slapping each other?
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right.
And then somehow she's going to separate us or stop us doing that, right? So we both go in and we slap her.
Does she slap you both?
Yeah, she definitely slaps us.
She definitely does. Oh.
All right, so let's just do it timing wise. So if you're slapping me, let's do 3 beats. So 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, hold, and then I slap.
Okay.
Nice. I think there is quite a big delay on my movement at the moment, but let's give it a go.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, beat.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to figure out how to get rid of this delay. I don't know why it's so bad right now. But okay, but as in terms of choreo, that worked
That's
pretty
amazing.
good.
That makes me laugh a lot. I might, can I take a video of that? Oh no, it's recording anyway.
Yeah.
Send that bit to Molly.
Great. Oh, he's gone.
Come on.
And also, I don't know, you said in the opening sequence, Poppy is doing something in the mirror.
I'm practicing my
Oh, you are. Okay.
faces, yeah.
So wait, oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's amazing. So how would it work?
I don't know if does that, I guess it doesn't quite work, does it? Because it's like a different mirror. I guess it could be up here.
That would work. Because you just see the back of my head. Oh. Yeah, that works. Or I could try and go, oh yeah.
I mean, it's technically mirroring in the wrong direction, so maybe this doesn't.
What if it was that I was looking at my face and then my face was looking back at me in the mirror? Oh no, because I wouldn't be facing it.
Yeah, I don't think this gag will work. I think it's better. Yeah, we'll just assume that what we're looking at is the mirror. So yeah, if we're just doing it into the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Okay, great. So after we've done slap, 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 stop, the producer voice then says sugar fix, set the stage for sugar fix. So I don't know what we're going to do about the voiceovers, Pops.
Yeah, this was a conversation that I would love to have with you, Boyd, because we can either send like a sound file like we would do music, or if Paul wants it all live, I mean, one of us could literally turn around and do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, if Paul's already playing a judge, would it make sense if he was saying those lines as well, or?
Yes.
You'd smash that, yeah.
Let me write that in. So is Paul producer? He's going to come back after his leave and realize he's been cast as multiple roles in our show. And we need him for the full live tour too. We
should write a monologue in for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Maybe something really, yeah.
And if he's like, oh, it's going to be too complicated for him because he needs to be observing and taking notes, then we have many friends who can, like your partner or Ed. Luckily, they're both performers, so they can just be out in the same room saying a voiceover, probably.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so after the producer's voice, sugar fix, set the stage for sugar fix. Jude says, let's do this for 20k more followers. And I say, for my mum.
Then I say, for my new best friends. And we have a
group hug.
Do we have a
or they do a 3, 2,
1 sugar fix?
All together.
Should we try putting our hands in then? So say for my new besties or for my new best friends.
For my new best friends.
3, 2, 1 sugar fix.
And then where do we go from here?
So
then it goes into the performance.
So you want like some kind of like cheesy like transition where like everything kind of spins?
Oh yes, that'd be great.
It's not set up to do that right now, but the effect could be basically something along the lines of
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So all of you would also spin along with the background, and then
yes.
Great.
okay, so do cheesy spin.
Yes, I'll write that down. Cheesy spin, spin transition. Wonderful. Okay. So, oh, where's Poppy gone?
I'm here. Sorry, I was just looking at the.
So then the next one is the performance begins on the same stage. So there we are, back to the same stage. But it can also transcend the stage as the number progresses. The girls can surf down rainbow sand dunes, fly through space, engage with all the mad abstract shapes and kaleidoscope effects. Yeah, all of this stuff. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Cool. So what I think what I'm try to do is basically when we'll have the stage in front kind of disappear, and then we'll go right into we'll basically blend in to what the background is, if that makes sense.
That's amazing. So fun and perfect.
It's so great.
Yes, there's the sand dunes that we know and love.
Yeah.
And of course, you can be driving together in a fire engine.
Audible.
Do you want to be driving at any of these moments, or?
I mean, yes. What
Okay.
can we drive? Is there like a girly version of this?
Well, I can find like I mean, there's this car.
Yes.
All right, so we'll transition into like more and more ridiculous, like
Ending up in the car.
but and at one point, yeah, you'll be in a car.
Yeah, they always do that, don't they? There's always one that stands.
Yeah, one that stands. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah.
And then at some point towards the end of the song, I guess we appear back on the stage.
Yes. So yeah, that they dance and it's a live performance. And yeah, we gave loads of touchstones for the aesthetic, which you totally took on board. Eurovision, Tron, digital space vibes.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I guess this begs the question of sound, which I think we might have discussed in the last session. But we have obviously got our recorded song there.
Mm-hmm.
That has our recorded vocals. And we were saying how we probably, just because there's most likely always going to be a delay, we're not going to be lip syncing. We're going to more just have fluid movement that fits with the particular background.
Cool.
Yeah. I think your instinct is right.
I mean, there's a couple of things we could try. One is we could record your head singing the song and then basically cut out your head so that they're just like floating heads like inside of the triangle screen, so that there's always a version of you singing and then your bodies are dancing.
Yes.
We also talked about if you had like just really ridiculously oversized microphones that covered your mouths.
Oh yeah.
Or I think it's also just fine if you're dancing along, because I think the whole thing is, kind of there's a kind of a spoof silliness about it that I think any of one of those would make sense. It just really depends on what you think is going to be funnier. And
I really like the idea of little singing heads in the triangles.
That's the one that excites me the most. Yeah.
That excites me, and I don't know when we would go about recording those, but given that we're rescheduling the longer session for next time, and we're making quite good progress here, perhaps we could do that. Well, we can also do that outside of a session.
yeah, I would say just you use your phones or whatever, just record your head singing, ideally in front of the green screen. Then I can just chroma key it out real easy, and then I'll just put it together into the video so that it's timed right.
Amazing.
So just make sure, that you're all starting at the same beginning, so that it's easier to sync. But yeah.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna put that in the notes. And Poppy, because we've got our green screens up and we're finishing a bit earlier today, we could just record that after this, and then Molly can when she's feeling a bit better.
Yeah, great shout.
Okay, so girls to record their faces up close singing. Great. Nice. And then in this document, we wrote a question in that section saying, is there potential for the audience interaction?
Right.
And I think that was us thinking like, can we have a fake crowd that we sometimes pan to who are really enjoying the performance? But Paul sent you that amazing background, so that would equally work.
Oh, okay. Let's see what that one was. This one? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Crowd surfing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for the audience interaction, I love the idea. I think we just need to wait till Paul comes back on board and make sure if he and any of his team can help facilitate that, because I don't think I'll quite have enough time to program that in directly. If they're working on that end, I can pipe them in, as long as they're the ones sort of managing how to bring in. Well, let me think about it. Well, I mean, if you already know, if we can send the link for the OBS Ninja to a person, then that's pretty easy for me to bring them in. But if it was someone that was just showing up to the show, we'd have to explain to them how to open up the link and all of that. So it could be, it'd have to be kind of pre-programmed, I think.
But we could get a couple of people that we know.
Yeah.
So I'd love them to be like wearing like "I love Sugar Fix" t-shirts and just holding signs or something as well. We could just get a couple of mates to help, maybe.
Yeah, if it could be a thing where like if you advertise ahead of time and you're like, if you want to be a part of the show, you have to, give us a couple week lead time, and then we'll set up and make sure they know how to open up that link, and we have a rehearsal with them. Then that could work.
Awesome. Yeah. Also, Boyd, I totally agree that in terms of you're doing all the backgrounds and everything like that, and I feel like Paul's research was very much about how to get like punters and audience members into his space, so we can chat to him about that, because it's definitely not essential now that we've got this kind of image as well of us just like with the audience. I don't think it's essential, but if Paul's excited by it, it might be a fun thing to.
Yeah, yeah, I love the idea. I really, this is my first time working with his team as well, so I'm not quite sure what their capabilities are.
Sure, sure. Well, I'll put that down as a little note just to chat to Paul when he returns.
Cool.
Great.
Okay, great. Nice. So then, following that astonishing live performance where we ventured through the pop stratosphere, we then go to scene 4, which is the judging panel. And yeah, so I guess we need to put our wigs on. So thinking about it, if we were to zoom in on an audience member, even if they were planted, even if they were like, they had a bit of a rehearsal, that would buy us time to become the judges and put our wigs on.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, I'm gonna get some sunglasses.
So something along these lines. And I'll be able to, it's not set up now, but I can zoom into each of these and I'll have we can do a background like with like the crowd.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, so we'll have like, yeah, the whatever. We'll have the mean one, the one who bloody loves it, and then the one who has nothing to say because they're just there for their own ego. So we'll have the different types of judges.
Nice.
Oh my God, it's so fun having a table to like lean on.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, awesome. So after we've had a little bit of time with the judges, we then go back to the stage. Yes. Oh, quickly take a of it. Nice. And then what have we said? So the girls are chuffed with their feedback. They come together and they do their girl band handshake. When they find out, then we need a voiceover saying, and the winners are Sugar Fix. So when we find out we've won, Poppy, we jump in the air, don't we?
We go, yay.
Like High School Musical, and then we spin around. Yeah. Is that me jumping? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yay.
Poppy, try a jump. It's quite fun.
I'm jumping. That's all I can do.
One more time, one more time.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yay!
It makes me feel so athletic. It makes me feel like I've done the jump myself. I'm like, wow, pretty well there.
Why aren't you jumping high?
I do think there should be some kind of flying sequence at some point because it is really delightful to watch.
Yeah.
Definitely. So when we found out we won, maybe we could do a bit of flying.
Yeah, so if yeah, with the jump, I can see if I can program something in where all 3 of you, basically I hit a button and then you'll all 3 float up. Yay. And then be kind of hovering.
And like, yeah, we're flying through like fireworks.
Yeah.
So happy.
Cool.
Love that, and spinning around. So cool. Yes.
Flip.
Yeah. So it's like this celebration moment where everything goes a bit weird.
Right.
We're all like waiting to see what's going to happen next to us. Go. Whoa. Calm down. Calm down.
Faster.
We get it.
Woo! Woo!
Right. Well, yeah, we can play with this choreography, and I can program in a few like things to time with your jumps so that you fly and stuff. So I think that'll be fun.
Amazing. Okay, I'll put that in. Okay, so when they jump in celebration, they fly and spin around. And fly and spin around. Great. And before announcing the winner, the voiceover will say, so to recap, who will win? The Mufti Day Boys or Sugarfix? And what we thought, Boyd, even though we haven't shown the rivals, we thought we would just allude to them. So it's this other lame boy band called the Mufti Day Boys. So we thought that over the next week or so, me, Molly and Poppy could take a green screen photo of us pretending to be like One Direction. So the Mufti Day Boys. So it's like our male counterparts.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And so when the voiceover says, so who will win in this final? The Mufti Day Boys. Perhaps we could have a photo of them like spinning through the stage or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then,
If you trying to think, if you wanted to record yourselves walking onto in front of the green screen in your costume and then walking off, then we can have it like they're walking onto the stage as well.
Then we could walk on afterwards, holding hands. Yeah. So yeah, you just walk on being like.
So we just need to time it. So how long are they on stage for?
the Mufti Day Boys, they would probably just cross the stage.
Yeah.
Cool. So what I would say then do is because we're dealing with a shallow green screen, record yourself, just enter, pause for like maybe 1 or 2 beats, and then exit back off, and then then we can just set that into the video as if all 3 stepped on, paused, and then stepped off.
Love it. Okay. So.
Boy, do you want them coming on and exiting the same way?
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, exit the same way they came on. Yeah.
Yeah, great. We can do that. Oh, it's gonna be fun designing these lame boys.
Yeah, I want to be like Harry Styles. No,
Yeah,
he's too cool now.
Obviously, I'm gonna be Niall.
Yeah, you're going to be Niall. Yeah, Molly will be Zayn.
Niall. I want to be the.
Niall's made a comeback though. Anyway, okay, so record ourselves as the Mufti Day Boys, walking on, pausing. Okay, cool, great.
Yeah, come on, do a pose, and then walk off.
Nice. Cool. So walking on, doing a pose, exiting. Pose, exiting. Wonderful. So then the final scene, and this will be quite a jump, so we'll have to work out the kind of narrative transition. But the final scene is somehow we've been catapulted into the lair of the Illuminati. So it's like, oh, yeah, nice. So it's like we've won, and immediately we've done this mad celebration. We're skyrocketed to fame, and then boom, we find ourselves in the clutches of the Illuminati. And there's a voiceover done by whoever's doing our voiceovers that says, "You're mine now, Sugarfix," and then cackles like a lizard.
And then maybe, yeah, we're really scared. Flames to be continued.
Would it be something where like the stage like literally looks like it's dropping away and then the stage has been the Illuminati layer the whole time?
Oh, yeah, that's way better.
That's so much better. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
Like
good.
a
Like earthquake, yeah.
yeah.
Where are we?
What is this place?
We're not
All right,
in.
cool. Yeah, that should be doable. Yeah, basically each of these set pieces will just simply drop away to reveal the background.
Nice.
Amazing.
Maybe I'll work in an explosion. We'll see. We'll see what I have time for.
Yes. Poof. This is nice though, and yeah, falling down or whatever, finding ourselves here.
Oh no, that makes sense. Yeah, if you're falling.
Yeah, we could fall. When you said what if the stage kind of falls away, I was almost imagining it like poof.
Okay, yeah, it could be like an Alice in Wonderland down the rabbit hole type of thing. So the
Yeah.
stage falls, and then we see you falling, and then you land here.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Land in the lair. Alright.
Lines as well.
where are we?
Doesn't look like Watford. Where are we?
Hold on, this isn't Croydon anymore.
Yeah.
Gemma, are you okay? I'm sorry I was slapping you so much.
Yeah. Slap.
Ah.
Ah! Ah! Sliced it up. Look behind you, Brooke.
No, please, I'm so famous, you can't do this. Ah.
Okay, that's too much fun.
Well, horror and like silly camp horror is such a good genre to experiment with this kind of stuff.
100%.
Oh my god, no. Ah. Oh.
Oof. Oh.
Oh.
So yeah, is the idea, are you getting tortured or
I
I'm
think
getting what? Sorry?
are you getting tortured when you're in the lair, or what's happening when you're in the lair?
so I think what we were picturing is it's like a reveal. You just hear this maniacal laughter, and that's kind of like the cliffhanger. It's
Okay.
like a teaser of like, huh? That's as far as we thought ahead, anyway. So,
I really enjoyed that idea of a threat entering the space. So if we suddenly found ourselves in this underworld, perhaps we have an interaction. Gemma, I'm so sorry I was such a bitch to you. Come here. Or whatever. Hold my hand.
I can't get on. Go without me.
All right, bye. Something like that.
Yeah.
That's funny. I like that. I like that a lot.
We're just like, oh,
Yeah. Oh.
oh.
And then okay, do that a little bit again.
Okay. Gemma, where are we? I'm so sorry I was such a bitch to you. Here, hold my hand.
It's okay. My legs have been crushed by the fall. Please go on without me.
Okay, bye.
So something like that.
Yeah, I really like that. Also, it was quite fun, this notion of like a threat coming in.
What can it be? It's like
Yeah, because I'm wondering, is it like some kind of weird like ambiguous monster starts to loom and we're like, ah.
That's right. I have a bunch of random stuff. So, but yeah, we can think of something that would make sense.
It's like a big claw.
Ooh, a claw's a nice idea.
How about you're chased by the Bible?
Yeah, not the Bible. Not the pipe.
Um,
Ow. Ow. Ah, ah, ah.
It's gonna tear my cashmere. Ah.
These snakeskin shorts. Too good to waste on barbed wire. Oh.
oh, that's funny.
And you can do some fake climbing. Oh.
Oh.
See you, Jem. My dad got Wait, can I cut?
Sugar lumps. Oh, it's gone.
Oh, sorry.
Sugar lumps. Ah.
I'm sorry, Jem. I prepared for this eventuality. I'll see you back in Croydon if you ever get there. Bye.
Wait, there's room for one more.
Oh god. Okay. Well, we can think about like what, I mean, it could be fire, it could be a sword, it could be, if you want something chasing you, obviously we can drop something like that in.
Yeah, that would be fun. We'll think of something appropriate.
Like a big, yeah, like a big, whatever it was, like a big.
Or a big.
Yeah, it could be like, or maybe if we're like trying to sneak away and Gemma's being left behind, the claw is coming and we're like, okay, bye.
Yeah. And then it's yeah.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah, I mean, is it like a demon or something then, or?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of a demon in the real show. Our friend who's a drag queen is dressed as an amazing lizard king. And he kind of tortures us, and he's like the head of the Illuminati. So it's kind of a reptilian, alien, sadomasochistic patriarch.
Could we get him recorded on a green screen, just looking menacing?
Yeah.
Because then we could like, I could just, if we have a loop, like a video of him just sort of like doing something that's repeatable, then that video will be on a loop, then I can have it enter in, like, let's pretend that the horse here is him. So I could just.
That's like him, actually.
That really does look like him.
Maybe, we see him kind of.
You have like a gif of Jack Sears.
Kind of comes in and then the scene fades.
Yeah, and then we could all look out and it's the scene fades. I love that. So in lockdown, Boyd, we bought some miniature green screens because we were experimenting with music videos and stuff. So we've already sent our drag queen a little green screen in front of which he can put his makeup on and he could do something, couldn't he, Poppy?
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I guess the only thing with that is it's like here to here, and do we want a full body?
But we could almost, because you know how this is like where we are currently. I don't know whether we were going to go with this, but it's like a weird enchanted mirror. It's almost like I'm imagining not necessarily in the mirror, but if we did just have head and shoulders of Jack. Yeah, exactly. Like a kind of zoop, like in Shrek.
Welcome, girls, and it's just that kind of thing.
Oh my god, that would be sick.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Oh yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm literally just gonna film that and so I can send it to Jack. So good. Oh, yes. I think that would be ideal. We always had this idea that he was going to be projected to us in some kind of orb. So this mirror is it's really great.
Yeah, we won't. I don't know. This is, I think, an image you sent me, right? Or just want to maybe this is something Paul sent. So I don't know if we have rights to this one, but I can make a version of this. If not,
Boyd, do you think it would be good to get Jack, our lizard king, to do a kind of like maniacal laugh and a like welcome to hell sugar fix or something like that?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cool.
And yeah, well, in that case, I think we'd make the mirror area bigger so that whenever he shows up, it's more menacing.
Mhm.
We can always zoom in on it too, I guess. And
Yes. Yes, I love that. Amazing.
yeah,
So good. Also, Boyd, then that gives us the capacity, because we wanted to allude slightly to the demonic references before the ending. So perhaps Jack could kind of glitch in like this when
Oh,
we're
yeah.
in the dressing room.
Yeah, in the dressing room mirror.
Yeah.
cool.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
like,
that's perfect. If we've got that, basically a few minutes of him doing whatever it is he's doing, just make sure the first action that he does is the last action that he does.
sure.
And that way, then no matter when I bring it on, it will always look correct, if that makes sense.
Yes, cool. First action he does is the last one. He does two. Glitch Jack in the changing rooms.
And it'll be just his head, right?
Yeah, just shoulders up like you, Boyd.
So I think it'd be fun then, maybe you want to make it like a proper disembodied head. So I'll crop out his neck so it's just like a floating head.
I love that idea.
Cool.
And then we can tell Jack he doesn't have to do the full costume, Poppy. He can just do makeup from the neck.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even know if he has the thing.
We've got the costume, haven't we? Yeah. Cool.
All right. And that brings us to the end. Is that correct?
That brings us to the end of the little performance. Yeah.
Awesome.
So amazing, all the work you've done, Boyd. We really appreciate it. It's wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm glad it's working out. Cool. Well, then I say let's see how Molly feels once she's got her legs back. Let's see if we can schedule in another rehearsal then.
Yes.
Play it by ear and just message you once she's.
Yeah, I think that would be best.
I'm just going to quickly, because Molly's actually our producer, so she's the one who always makes sure that we're on it. So I'm just going to clarify the things we have to do for next time. So we're going to get Jack to do his recording.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to, sorry, my sister's cackling downstairs. We're also going to do our entrance of the Mufti Day boys.
Yeah, Mufti Day boys. Maybe maybe if me, you, and Mol have a little chat about judges as well.
Yeah. Talk about judge costumes. And I think that is that for now. Oh, and think about who's going to do the voiceover. Boyd, we probably didn't say, but we had some really good news with this show this week. We just got our full funding through to do the live tour this summer.
Oh, congratulations. That's wonderful.
We were so happy because we had this, obviously we got this little grant with this project.
Uh-huh.
And so using that and some interest from London venues, we put together an application, and we really didn't think we were going to get it because it's so competitive at the moment. But they gave us £15,000.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
wonderful.
we're so happy. So we get to do this amazing project, and then we'll do a live show as well. So a couple of live ones.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so fun.
So will you be touring all through England then, or what's your plan?
Well, we've got one booked in London at the moment. We're going to book in a couple in Bristol and probably a few more in London, but we just missed kind of fringe season, so the festivals in Brighton, and obviously a lot of stuff isn't happening. So it's going to be more like an autumn ongoing thing for 2021, 2022. But we've got a couple of shows coming up now. You're based in the States, aren't you?
No, I'm here in the UK.
Are you in the UK? You should come.
I'm in Portsmouth right now.
Okay.
And then this is fresh off the presses as well. I just accepted a position at the University of Coventry, so I'll be teaching there in September.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm definitely around.
Yeah, well done.
Well done for getting a uni position. That's hard in these times. That's also super competitive.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. I've never been to Coventry, but
I've also never been to Coventry. We got asked to perform there this summer because they're doing a kind of Edinburgh Fringe, a version of the Edinburgh Fringe in Coventry because it's the city of culture.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were going to do, I was going to do one of my other shows up there. We might still do it because it's running for a little while. But yeah, they were asking about taking Sugarfix up there as well, Poppy, but I just thought it was a bit complicated. But who knows? So we'll keep you posted.
Once I get the lay of the land, I have no idea, I don't know anyone yet, but if there's an opportunity, it'd be awesome to bring you up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
I think it's definitely kind of massively up and coming as a city and as an area, and it's not even far from London. We looked it up, it's like hour and a half or something. So
yeah, it's actually, if you go from Euston Station, it's a direct train that's about an hour.
That's it. Well done. That's so
Thank
good.
you.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, we'll definitely invite you to the live shows anyway, especially if you're only like an hour and a bit away.
Yeah, definitely. And then if down the road you want to incorporate projections into the show, we'll definitely have some content that could be used potentially for that. So
well, we should definitely discuss that because we are thinking about incorporating projection because we have our set, but we sort of wanted to take it up a level digitally because we often go so simple in theatre and we forget that you can integrate so many different mediums, bit of film, bit of projection. So yeah, we should talk about that in the future.
Yeah,
I'm with my improv troupe, Improbotics, we're gonna be performing in the cockpit for the Camden Fringe, and we're gonna be doing our first hybrid show. I'll send you invites if you want to check it out and see. Hopefully it'll all work out just fine, but it's our first time bridging what we're doing here in this immersive space with the live performance. So we'll have have you guys been to the Cockpit Theater?
I have, yeah. My friends did a big show there, like just before the pandemic. It's an amazing big space. It's such a great theater.
Yeah, so they've got that giant projection screen. So we're going to be basically I have a camera that it's a depth camera that extracts out so you don't need a green screen and you can separate the background. So the live performers will be composited into the virtual world. So the audience will see the improvisers kind of on the bare stage, and then they'll also see them as if they're inside of the virtual environment.
That's mad.
So that's something that you could maybe think about, as you're preparing, because we'll have a lot of these visuals sort of built up. I
think we were already starting to think about that because we were like, oh, projection, and then we were like, we're doing so much work with Boyd on this stuff anyway, so we should chat in the future for sure. But do send us through to our emails the link for that show because we're not far from the cockpit, and I'd love to come.
Cool.
Same as well.
Yay. Oh well, thank you for being adaptable and working.
Yeah, of course. I think this is actually probably a better. I mean, it would be nice if Molly was here, of course, but I think rather than really trying to work through scenes, getting a general sketch of what we want to do is really helpful, so that when we're ready to rehearse, we'll be able to kind of move into the actual performance part of it. So I think this was actually really good.
I think we needed this, didn't we, to get our heads around. Yeah, the skeleton.
Yeah, playing in the space, it's like, oh, we're definitely going to put that bit in now, just like working with the environment. So yeah, it's going to help shape the final version anyway. So yeah, really cool.
Totally. I feel like you could have so much fun messing around with so much stuff for ages and then be like, oh shit, we need to actually do the show.
Yeah.
We need to rehearse stuff like this, you know. Yeah. So this has been really helpful.
Oh, good. I'm glad. All right. And so on the books, our next one is when?
Look.
August,
The 23rd? No, there's one before that, isn't there? Or is the 23rd the next one?
Let me have a look in that email.
I think it is the 23rd is the next scheduled one.
Okay.
I think we have another one. I think we have like a catch up with Paul before that.
Yeah, we do, don't we? So the 23rd.
Oh my god, that's gonna be ages away.
20th, gosh, yeah, 3 weeks.
Is it, and you have something with Paul between then?
I'm not sure.
I think because I think I put all of the ones that he had scheduled into my calendar because there is like a short, like hour-long check-in of that at some point. I think that might be.
Maybe that is.
Maybe that is that one. So if we want to try to schedule something in between, we potentially can just see how Molly's feeling.
Yeah.
Definitely. I feel like this will be, yeah, bless her. It's so not like her to ever opt out of stuff.
Oh, no. I mean, if this pandemic has taught us anything, it's recognize when you're sick, own it, and just do what's necessary to get better.
So true. Boyd, I was saying I'm in residency with another show at the moment, and the first day of that rehearsal, 2 people had COVID and were on Zoom. One person was having a mental health crisis, so didn't come in at all. And so out of the cast and creative team of 10, I was in the room with one other person.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just like, this is the pingdemic. What can I say? But yeah, okay, so that's good. That's kind of good that our next one is on the 23rd, because we do have a couple of weeks to reschedule a session like this.
Yeah.
So we'll message Molly tomorrow and see how she's feeling, and then we'll just ping you an email.
Sounds
over the
good.
next week.
All right. Well, take care. It was a pleasure working with you again. I think this is going to be a really fun show.
Me too. Yay. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us, Oliver, as well. We hope you learned something.
Oh, thank you. It's been very surreal, but yeah, I'll see what I can do to help.
Oh, amazing. All right, take care, everyone, and we'll see you all soon.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
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 Bye.